So, hello everyone, and once again, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are fine and inspired. So today is a big day for both of us, and not tapharuko लागि ni and मेरो लागि ni, because we hit 100 subscribers like today, and yeah, it feels really nice. I think the weather is celebrating with me too. Like, it's so sunny outside and very bright day. So I just chose everything bright, bright pillows, bright clothes. Yeah, so yeah, today is a bright day. And with that saying, हाम्रो हिजो टेस्ट दिएको थियो and I got the result and it's 7 out of 9. So yeah, it's pretty satisfactory, right? I think it's okay. I still have to improve a lot. Like, my weakness I saw is in section 3. I make hell lot of mistakes in section 3, like a lot. I only got 2 right, like not in my previous test, like yesterday's test, but I did on my own, and in that test I got only like 2 right. And that's so bad, right? So I'm gonna have to improve in section 3, and just like that, and you will also find out focus. So I want to thank my subscribers. I want to thank like comment गरिरहनु हुने Ramesh Kharti, Oxford, Oli, and of course my mom. She always supports me. And yes, to all of those people who are watching me right now, thank you for the immense support, and keep supporting. I'll also keep uploading videos that are productive, and yes, it's gonna be worth of your time. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So what we are going to learn today is going to be very basic, okay? Very basic of listening, because हामीले basic नै skip गरेर आउँछ नि त. I think basic knowledge, I would say, and information. That's why we make mistakes. I feel like that. So yeah, we should learn from very fundamental. And first thing that we're going to learn is that hamro today in, of course, part 1 and part 3, there's conversation between 2 or more people, right? So part 1 must say, of course, between 2 people, and normally what happens in that conversation is one person is asking for some kind of information with the other one. And in part 3, of course, this conversation on academic topic between 2 or more people. And on the other 2 parts, part 2 and part 4, there's monologue, only one speaker, right? So today we're going to be talking about how to differentiate the speakers, like who is it speaking and what they are talking about. So how do we actually differentiate is either like an old woman is talking to a younger man, or maybe a boy and a girl, like a elder person and a younger person. So just like that, and yep, you have to actually be able to separate that, right? If you cannot separate who's even speaking, and then it would be very hard to do your listening test. And that's why you need to be able to separate, like हामीले कसले चाहिँ बोलिरहेको भनेर separate गर्न सक्नु पर्यो नि त. So yep, and here's exercise for you guys, right? I have the link of the recording down below. So सबै अहिलेको मैले जुन आजको भिडियोमा एक्सरसाइजहरु शेयर गर्नेछु, त्यो सबैको लिंक, लाइक त्यो सबै को sound चाहिँ एउटै भिडियोमा छ हैन त. So guys, go to the description and you can check it out there. So yep, in this exercise what you have to do is you have to like find out the speaker, like how do you differentiate the speaker, okay? Just like your first case this person is like an old lady, the person say, like, how do you differentiate that? Like, what kind of voice does that person have? Is it a boy or a girl, an old woman or a young man? So just like that, write it down. And the next thing that you have to do is to write down what type of information that person is asking for. Okay, so you just have to write that down, and yep, go ahead and do it. I'll provide you the answer as well in one. Hey, pause the video in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. सो गाइस मैले चाहिँ मेरो पहिलाको भिडियोमा के भनेको थियो भन्दाखेरि हैन इंग्लिश स्पिकिङ कन्ट्रीजहरुको डिफ्रेन्ट डिफ्रेन्ट एक्सेन्ट हुन्छ नि त सो त्योहरु पनि हाम्रो आइएल्ट्स को लिसनिङ टेस्टमा आउन सक्छ नि त हैन अब रेकर्डिङमा सो त्यसको लागि चाहिँ मैले सुरुको भिडियोमा इन्डियन एक्सेन्ट वाला नि आउन सक्छ भनेको थिएँ आई थिंक आइ एम रङ विथ दैट वान सो हियर्स हुन्छ नि द एक्सेन्ट्स दैट कम हैन ब्रिटिश अमेरिकन Canadian, Australian and New Zealand. So esto hai and I have a very good news for you. So ke maile चाहिँ के find out गरे भन्दाखेरि हैन त so if you want to improve your IELTS listening हैन go to Google गर non commercial national radio stations IELTS लेख हैन त so from that you find out and so radio station so it's like I think you have to download it or something like that and so मैले चाहिँ भर्खर थाहा पाएको हो so I'm always going to be listening to that one for my listening because my listening is I think probably the second worst like how situation भनौं हैन अहिलेको लागि चाहिँ I will improve that so yeah do search it out हैन त अनि maybe if you have to install then do install it हैन अनि तपाईले त्यो सुन्ने हो क्या so त्यो सुनेर चाहिँ it's same like our listening क्या हाम्रो त्यो listening test छ नि IELTS को it's same like that हैन and the difference is you don't have to give like a test okay you don't have to answer the question like you just have to listen and from that के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि हामीले चाहिँ इंग्लिशमा युज हुने वर्ड्सहरु like daily basis मा repeated wordsहरु हामीले एक्सेन्ट्सहरु डिफरेन्सेस हैन एक्सेन्ट अब कुनै वर्डलाई कसरी प्रोनाउन्स गरिन्छ अनि अब अर्को वेमा अर्कै like British American this different pronunciation right so यस्तो different pronunciation ले गर्दा नि हाम्रो हामीलाई अब लेख्न गाह्रो हुन सक्छ क्या like word थाहा पाउन so if you actually हुन्छ नि search this out then your English like IELTS listening will improve so yeah do check it out हैन त अनि another thing I forgot to mention is of course हैन दुवै जना स्पिकरले है इक्वली बोल्छन् क्या so part 1 and part 3 मा है इक्वली बोल्छन् and both of them उनीहरुको काई न काई दुवैले चाहिँ आन्सर दिइराको हुन्छ है so I have this exercise for you guys हैन do listen to it and complete the notes like notes complete गर्ने मात्र हो and so if तपाईले answer पाएन रे हैन so answer रे like भएन रे then do not worry you can rewind हैन it's not a test हैन it's just for us to practice so yeah you can rewind the video and listen to it again of course यसको त्यही अघिनाको प्रिभियस लिंकमै जानु हैन अनि त्यहाँबाट you hear the sound and of course यो क्वेशन नै त्यही हुन्छ so you don't have to take the screenshot I was so dumb in my previous videos to ask you to take screenshots but not in this one and yeah you don't have to take screenshots so go to the link and you will find it out and if you like हुन्छ नि के भन्ने अब answer it भएन रे ल रिवाइन्ड गरेर नि थाहा भएन try to guess त गर at least हैन guess गर and yep do it and I'll give you the answer in 1 2 3 now I hope you did the question because it's important to practice right so next again हैन एउटा एक्सरसाइज छ for you guys so यो मा चाहिँ के गर्नु भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हैन अघिनाकै क्वेशनमा भयो है सो त्योमा चाहिँ अब लाइक यो नो नीड टु बुक द ड्याश फ्रम द एयरपोर्ट अब यसको आन्सर के थियो त नो नीड टु बुक द लाइक समथिङ एउटा थियो हैन आन्सर मैले हेर्नुपर्छ बट या सो त्यो चाहिँ आन्सर कसले भनेको त सो फर्स्ट आई विल टेल यु it's travel agent so travel agent ले त्यस्तो भनेको so similarly like that the customer wants me to organize insurance हैन the answer so त्यो मा चाहिँ अब कसले यो आन्सर चाहिँ कहाँबाट आयो क्या like travel agent बाट आयो कि कस्टमर बाट आयो so yeah you जोबाट आयो just write the answer down and check हैन यो चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो just listening practice हो क्या it's basic right so do not underestimate it and sometimes I think the answer could come from both that time you can write the answer is coming from both okay and you can pause the video I'll give you the answer in 1 2 3 4 5 now next is identifying function so यो भनेको के हो यस्तो भारी वर्ड्स के हो so it's simple है अब like recording बजेर हुन्छ हैन त त्यो मान्छेले बोलेको टक हुन्छ नि त्यसको केही न केही पर्पस हुन्छ क्या पर्पस भनेको लाइक कारण क्या केही न केही अब लाइक गोल हुन्छ, केही न केही मिनिङ हुन्छ भनौँ होइन त. सो केही न केही अर्थ हुन्छ है त्यो बोलेको कुराको. सो त्यस्तो मिनिङलाई नै त्यो लाइक अब त्यो मिनिङ बुझाउनको लागि जुन केही लेखेको हुन्छ नि त फ्रेज कि त सेन्टेन्स, त्यसलाई नै त्यसको फङ्सन भनिन्छ क्या होइन त. सो हामीले विभिन्न ल्याङ्ग्वेज युज गर्छौँ टु एक्सप्रेस डिफ्रेन्ट आइडियाज. जस्तै कि वाट आइम टकिङ राइट नाउ. So if I'm trying to give additional information, what I would say is, so I will say like, oh, my name is Tashi Dolga Gurung and I live in Soimbu, Kathmandu. Additionally, okay. Moreover, I'm also a student and I'm currently doing a side work which I'm not actually, so I'm just saying. So moreover भनेर चाहिँ मैले एड गरेँ नि त. सो या you like moreover के को लागि युज भयो त, what was its function भनेको अझै एक्स्ट्रा इन्फर्मेसन हाल्नको लागि भयो नि त. सो जस्ट लाइक द्याट इट्स लाइक द्याट है. सो हामीले चाहिँ अब आइडेन्टिफाइङ फङ्सन भनेको त्यही हो. Now, here's exercise. Listen to 7 short extracts from different conversations. Complete extracts 1 to 7. So you guys, you have to complete it. Be loyal, be diligent, you know. So yeah, you have to write it down. Listen to the recording 10 again. Go back to the link and listen to it, and yep, complete it. Now I hope you did the exercise, and if you have, then here's another task for you or something to learn new, and that is चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि अब त्यो हामीले जुन जुन पनि लेख्यौँ नि त जस्तो सुरुको what about getting her a bike. So यो चाहिँ के हो त, what about getting her a bike. So what like यो चाहिँ के को लागि युज हुन्छ त, what about हैन. सो इज इट सेङ लाइक अग्री गरिरहेको छ कि करेक्टिङ गरिरहेछ कि सजेस्टिङ गरिरहेछ कि के गरिरहेछ होइन. सो त्यो म्याच गरेर लेख्नु क्या. लाइक अब यो त्यही अब लाइक त्यसको फङ्सन चाहिँ के होला, जस्ट एन्टिसिपेट द्याट एन्ड या राइट इट डाउन एन्ड यु क्यान पज द भिडियो. आई विल गिभ यु द एन्सर इन 1 2 3 4 5. Now guys, if you have done that, then very good, and if you get the answer, excellent. So we are moving forward, okay? And now we have this exercise, listening part 1 ko suited duita question, listening part 3 ko suited duita question sa. Now listen to the recording and choose the correct option. Just go ahead and do it. I want you to like 2.4 को एक्सर्साइज गर्नु. यो चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि अब यतादेखि यो what to say like यो फ्रेजेसहरू चाहिँ है कुन चाहिँ एक्सट्र्याक्टमा आएको थियो, एज इन पार्ट 1 को बेलामा बजेको लाइक भनेको थियो कि पार्ट 3 को बेलामा भनेको थियो. जस्ट फिल द्याट है. एन्ड आई थिङ्क द पर्पस अफ दिस, यसको मिनिङ चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि आई थिङ्क हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्ने हो भन्दा है. सो यसको अफकोर्स वर्क होइन त, यो कस्तो सिचुएसनमा काम गर्छ एन्ड इट्स मिनिङ अफकोर्स, बट हामीले चाहिँ योहरू युज गर्नु पऱ्यो क्या लाइक डेली लाइफमा पनि होइन. विथ बेटर नट है. सो आई थिङ्क अब मेरो भाइले सो लेट्स गो एन्ड प्र्याङ्क मम भन्यो भने मैले विथ बेटर नट गर्ने होइन. सो जस्ट लाइक द्याट युज द्याट इन यर डेली लाइफ एन्ड यप आई थिङ्क द्याट्स वाट इट इज फर. सो या डु द एक्सर्साइज एन्ड yep, I'll give you the answer in 1 2 3 4 5. Now next is understanding categories. अब त्यो भनेको के हो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ लाइक हामीलाई टेबल दिन सक्छ होइन त, जुनमा चाहिँ हामीले अब लाइक फिल गर्नु पर्ने हुन सक्ला क्या लाइक आन्सरहरू लाइक लिसनिङको टेस्टमा मेबी वी माइट ह्याभ टु डु द्याट. एन्ड त्यति बेलामा चाहिँ हामीले त्यो के को युज गर्ने भन्दाखेरि हेडिङको युज गर्ने हो क्या. सो इफ यु युज द हेडिङ देन यु विल नो होइन त्योभित्र के पढ्न सक्छ. सपोज एज यु क्यान सी इन दिस पिक्चर देयर इज अकोमोडेसन, ट्रान्सपोर्ट, एन्टरटेनमेन्ट, फुड एन्ड ड्रिङ्क. सो अकोमोडेसन भन्ने बित्तिकै हाम्रो माइन्डमा के आउँछ त. So we have not, I didn't mention the word of the day today, so let's say accommodation, okay? So accommodation, what does it mean? So accommodation means like like basne ठाउँ क्या, just simply that basne ठाउँ, that's it. That's the meaning of accommodation. ACCOMMODATIOM. Accommodation. Yep. And you can use this by saying like so you can say like, what about the accommodation, like, we're gonna go and stay, we're gonna go to Chitlang next weekend. So, and my mom would be like, what about the accommodation, where are you guys gonna stay? So we'll be like, okay, we're gonna stay in a hotel probably, so just like that. So don't worry, mom, there are plenty of accommodations there, so you can use like this, okay? So accommodation meaning go just simple bus ठाउँ. And yep, and so yeah, here are several words out here, and just you have to put it in the right table, right? So हामीलाई के भन्न सक्छ भन्दाखेरि हैन त क्वेशनले लाइक नो मोर देन 2 words भन्ने छ अरे हैन. So if you write 3 words, your like answer will be marked wrong immediately हैन. 2 words भन्दा धेरै नलेख भनेपछि लेख्दै नलेख्ने क्या. 3 words नलेख्ने, 4 words नलेख्ने, बरु 1 word हुन सक्छ आन्सर कि त 2 words हुन सक्छ है. So the next thing that you need to keep in mind is अब like 1 word or and number भनेछ नि त. सो हामीले चाहिँ यो कन्फ्युज हुन्छ क्या. सो जस्तै कि your answers could be like guitars हैन, 1 word है. 3 guitars भनेको नम्बर 3 guitars. सो योमा चाहिँ अब and नम्बर भन्छ नि त. सो एउटा नम्बर एउटा वर्ड छ है. सो अर्को चाहिँ 3 guitars. So this time THREE लेखेको छ. So is that wrong? Like that, is there 2 words? Like, is that 2 words? It is, right? 2 words छ. And question ले के भनेछ, only 1 word and a number भनेछ. But since 3 ले के भन्छ, 3 भनेको 3 हैन त, it's a number, right? So that's why it won't be marked wrong. It will be right if you write numbers in letters. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's a great tip, right? Did you know about this before? I just like, yeah. So next is you can write 3, of course, number 3 or letter 3. You can write 355 guitars. So that's a big number, right? 355, 20,000. So yep, you can write that in word as well. Since it's number, it's okay. Your answer will be marked right. But I think it would be very like I would say a lot of struggle to write those many words. So I would prefer to write just the number. So next is 25th July, of course. So योमा चाहिँ मैले हेर्नु यो TH मैले त्यो 25 को माथि लेखेको छैन त. So मैले नि अस्तितिर के गर्थेँ नि 25 को माथि TH लेख्थेँ क्या. So don't do that. I'm afraid it might be marked wrong. So yeah, put that like down just beside 25. So 25th July is okay. Now when you are supposed to write a full date, which हुँदैन धेरै जस्तो टाइम, आई थिङ्क IELTS पार्ट 1 मा नि मैले त्यस्तो चाहिँ गर्नु परेको छैन. बट इन केस हैन त्यस्तो छ भने यु क्यान राइट द डेट इन नम्बर्स, बिकज अब अफकोर्स वर्डमा लेख्यो भने त आई थिङ्क दे विल बी 2 numbers, राइट? 25th of July 2020, yeah. So I think there would be 2 words and that would be marked wrong. So but if you write it in this way, it's acceptable. And yeah, that was it. अनि अर्को चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ स्पेलिङ मिस्टेक हुनु भएन हैन त लिसनिङमा. नो स्पेलिङ मिस्टेक, नो ग्रामर मिस्टेक, नो एस इन एडजेक्टिभ्स. एडजेक्टिभ्स भनेको के हो? एडजेक्टिभ्स भनेको डिस्क्राइब गर्ने. जस्तै कि मलाई भन्दाखेरि आई एम वेयरिङ पिङ्क ड्रेस. सो यो एडजेक्टिभमा कहिले नि एस लाग्दैन. यु क्यानट से आई एम वेयरिङ पिङ्क्स ड्रेस. नो, राइट? पिङ्क्स ड्रेस. सो ही इज ब्ल्याक्स. नो. There are so many beautiful girls. No, not like that. So she, they are so uglies. No S in adjective. Just remember that. So it's gonna be useful in the question that I'm gonna give later on. So yeah, keep this in mind. No S in adjective. अनि अर्को भनेको चाहिँ के हो भनेको paraphrase. Paraphrase गरेको हुन्छ word. I have also mentioned it in my previous video, like yesterday. So paraphrase गरेको हुन्छ अनि हामीले चाहिँ फेरि लेखिदिन्छ क्या, like अर्को word like back to 20 back भनेको छ हैन त क्वेशनमा, अनि हामीले फेरि अगो भनेर पनि आन्सरमा लेखिदिन्छ क्या. सो like back र अगो चाहिँ like paraphrase हो क्या. back लाई paraphrase गरेको क्या अगो. So do not write, just understand paraphrase. just understand it. अनि अर्को चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि रिमेम्बर वर्ड लिमिट कति लिमिटमा चाहिँ लेख्नु पर्ने छ हैन त सो या इफ यु डु इट अल एन्ड देन आई थिंक इट विल बी ग्रेट सो नाउ I think you are ready to do this exercise and do it. Listen to the recording. If answer tha hoina bhane you can rewind the video as many times as you like. And if still you do not get the answer, then you can just guess it and write it down. It's not a big deal if you get it wrong because I'll be there to help you. And yes, do it. Now, if you get the answer right, good for you. And if you didn't get the answer right, then it's even better because I will help you. So, hamro first let's see the question हैन. So the question को word limit कति छ? One word and or a number. So मैले अगाडि नै भनिसके योमा के पर्छ है. Now let's check the first possible answer that you could have written. 250 computer. So यामा चाहिँ के मिस्टेक छ त? यामा चाहिँ 50 लेखेछ 50 को सट्टा. So that's spelling mistake that I told you earlier. No spelling error. That's marked wrong. 250 computer, that's correct. That's a number, 250 is a number and computer is a word, so it's correct. 250 computers. It's wrong. Kiniki computer is an adjective ho re kya? मैले नि answer हेरेको so it said like computer is an adjective here. यता चाहिँ adjective को जस्तै छ so you cannot put s in the adjective like I told you earlier, so it's wrong. It's only computer. And next is over 250 computer. So over यहाँ यता हाम्रो क्वेशनमा के छ more than लेखेछ हैन त so हामीले over किन लेख्ने त फेरि right so I told you earlier paraphrase. So yeah, look at here. So paraphrase गरिएको छ हैन त so you do not need to write over. And when you write over, it's even like हुन्छ नि going against the word limit. So word like crossing over the word limit. So yeah, word limit नै धेरै भयो like 2 words छ and there's one number. So no 2 words, only one word. And next is 250 computer experts. Guys, experts question ma already आइसक्यो and यस्तो मिस्टेक चाहिँ कतिखेर हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि हामीले हुन्छ नि आन्सर लाइक क्वेशनमा लेखेको आन्सर हाम्रो आन्सर शीटमा ट्रान्सफर गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ we make this mistake and do not be very careful like हामीले क्वेशनमा रिपिट गरिएको नलेख्ने क्या के त प्याराफ्रेज नै भएको हुन सक्छ कि त लाइक क्वेशनमा अलरेडी दिएको हुन सक्छ त्यो वर्ड so you have to be very careful while you know transferring your answer. Over 250 experts again. Over and experts. Experts is already in question. Over is like paraphrased. And 250, yeah, it's good. But the answer is wrong. It's even crossing the word limit. So next is 250 computer. It's correct. 50 spelling right छ सबै ठीक छ word limit नि ठीक छ एउटा number एउटा word छ so it's correct and 250 experts there so हामीले त्यो recording if you listen the recording carefully it says 250 right and related to that field भनेको छ so even if you write 250 it's okay. So yes, that was it for today and I hope you learned a lot हैन so it's very basic हैन त basic को कुरा हो but मैले पनि पढेर like I feel like I'm enlightened a bit in listening and I'm really thankful to you guys again to all of you. Thank you for watching my videos and supporting me, commenting on my videos, giving me reviews and for subscribing my channel and yep like future ma azai better videos haru banaera hane chu and yes thank you for watching my video and all the best.